What's going on, guys? Andy here, Cut and Clean Lawn Care, and today we're going to talk about the STIHL FC91. Well guys, I was getting ready to shoot this full in-depth review on the STIHL FC91, and guess what? It's been about a month and it's finally raining in Kansas City. I'll take it. Let's do a little overview. So owning a lawn care business for the last 4 years and doing it full time as a solo owner operator for the last year and a half, I've definitely learned some things and have made some bad choices. One of the bad choices I usually make is skimping on equipment I don't use a ton, which it kind of has its pros and cons there as well, but I'm learning as we go. And one of the things has always been my edgers. I've always used homeowners model edgers because they were cheaper in price for sure, but something I learned is they definitely have a lot less power, which I never noticed until I started using the STIHL FC91. On my edgers, I like to use some different things besides the regular edger blades. I use a product called the Golden Edge, which I feel is one of the best products for getting a neglected edge back in shape. And those blades are heavier and thicker than your regular stock blades for sure. And you're definitely going to want a machine with the power to push that because you're moving a lot more dirt, a lot more debris from that edge, plus the edger blade itself. And something I would notice when using the homeowner models that I do have with the Golden Edge is the shaft up front closer to the wheel would get extremely hot because it's not, you know, made, doesn't have the performance, doesn't have as thick as a shaft, the gearing's probably different, and it's not made to take on the extra load as a professional edger. And I definitely want to give a shout out to STIHL for sending this FC91 out for me to do some reviews on and using my daily business and give my feedback and thoughts and opinions on it. Now the FC91 is your first entry level into their professional series on the edgers. This is the only, if I'm not mistaken, correct me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure this is the only curved shaft edger in the professional series. And the reason I like the curved shaft over the straight shaft is going to be 100% personal preference. Like I said, I'm so used to using the homeowners models, which are all curved shaft. I think it's just something I'm used to, but this does have a lot thicker gauge shaft on it, and I know the gearing is set a lot different as well. This is a 2-stroke machine, it's not a 4-mix, but one of the main things you're looking for in a professional series on these edgers is the bigger gas tank, longer runtime, and a little bit more cc's in the engine to really give you that more power. Now I was really wanting to get you guys some clips up today of me using this, but finally we're getting some rain today. It's just sprinkling out right now and it's just started, but I'm hoping it continues because we've been in a pretty bad drought for the last month or so, so I'm really hoping that rain continues. But I wanted to get you guys some footage of this and showing you, especially with the Golden Edge, how far this will kick some of this stuff out, things you need to be aware on. So I'm guessing that's a video that'll be coming a little bit later, but right now I'm just going to try to talk about the machine itself. And like what we were talking about with the upgraded power and bigger gas tank, you get about 29 cc's out of this engine and about 24 ounces of fuel capacity, which is a lot more than those homeowner models I've been using. And I did have to look this up online, but the gear ratio is about 1:1 or 1:1.2 at about 8,500 RPM, so that blade's moving pretty fast. And like I said, it is gas, it is 2-stroke, and it weighs about 13 pounds. And like I said, I don't use my edgers a ton. I use them about once a month on each property to get a really good definition in the edge back. The rest of the time, as far as maintenance goes, I'm doing my edging with the trimmers. And as I can relate to before, like what I was saying, for the reasons I don't use edgers that much is mainly that reason. And that's the reason I went to buying homeowners for the most part. It was a cheaper price. I figured I'd get my life out of them. But something I definitely learned is they don't have the power that I need to get these jobs done. So when I do get these properties that I take on that have real bad overgrown edges, I put the bid in to get these edges back and doing all these kind of things. The homeowners models just do not have the power to cut through the edges like I need to. I spend a lot more time going back and forth over it, and it just gets real hot, wants to overheat. So I was glad to be able to upgrade to a professional series for that reason, because there's been 2 properties now that I've used this on as far as getting edges completely back. I've used it on a lot more properties than that just for wanting to use it, but as far as getting a really bad overgrown edge back, 1 pass is all it takes with this machine and the golden edge on it to get that edge back. Now you may be removing a lot of dirt and grass debris from the edge, but the main thing I'm gonna say is these do have a lot of power, and watch out behind you for where you're kicking a lot of this stuff. So that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, this isn't gonna be a big epic video, real big review video on this product yet. I wanna get a little more use out of it. I don't like to just review products that I haven't had a ton of use on. So, and I definitely want to get you guys some, you know, footage of me using it and showing the product itself and some of the other features, but we got to get rid of some of this rain, which I don't even want to say. It's knock on pool table because I don't have, well, I guess my railings are wood, so knock on wood. I want this rain to continue for sure. But the next video I do on this, I'm going to do a really good review. This is a little more of an overview, just showing about this product, talking about this product. Now, if you guys run the FC91 in your business, let me know your thoughts on it, man, because I give this thing A- right now. It does really good. It's got a ton of power for what I'm using it for, and I don't use them that much, like I said. So this is definitely an A-class product in my opinion. Yeah, if you guys are looking for a new edger, man, check out the FC91. And I know there's a lot of opinions on straight shaft or curved shaft on trimmers and edgers. Let me know what you guys prefer. Do you prefer the straight shaft? Do you prefer the curved shaft? I do prefer the curved shaft, just like I said. I think it's just something I'm used to. You know, I've used them, and this is just something I'm used to. So if you guys haven't, check out the STIHL FC91. I'll have a video coming a little later with some more action shots and a full-on review on it. But for right now, guys, I'm stoked to have this product, and I'm stoked to be using it. So thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Check your body, check your body.